Hello guys and welcome back to Blue Sky. So, to catch up on what just happened in the last video, it's just a normal introduction filled with extraordinary surprises because from new music to even new sprites, new characters, I'm honestly so amazed right now. So, yeah, let's go and continue. Also, I just want to comment on how cute the goodnight animation was. Yeah, alright. Midas, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yeah. What a coincidence, huh? Seriously speaking though, I'm happy to see you back here. I would have been disappointed if you ran away from us. Haha. Hey, I enjoyed myself last time, so why wouldn't I come back? True enough. Feel free to make yourself at home before we start all our club activities. Thanks. Will do. Well, back at the Literature Club. Sayuri and I were the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, hi Midas. Glad to see you here again. I knew that something so simple would warrant so much thanks. First Monica and now Yuri? I know it may be overwhelming to be thrown into a new hobby so suddenly, much less an organization centered around that hobby. So don't hesitate to let me know if you ever need any help. Or any club member, for that matter. That is to say, feel free to ask any one of us for assistance. Right, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry though, it's not like I've never read anything before. I even remember to write a poem for today, if you'll believe it. We'll believe it when we see it. Hey, it's not like I need to have a university degree to write a poem. It was just like any other school assignment, although it might be a little new to me. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to write a bad poem, you mean? Yikes! Natsuki is straight up. Ouch! She got you there. And that's why I never said I wrote a good poem. Natsuki smirks at me, seemingly pleased that I'm not offended by her teasing. Well, that was quite offensive. Well, good. It's often subjective when it comes to subjects like these. I'm sure you did fine, Midas. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. Try not to overhype my work though. Heh. Yeah, Yuri, if you keep your expectations low, you'll never be disappointed. Besides, I bet this is the first extracurricular Midas has done since high school started, so extra work is probably really foreign to him. Again, she's not wrong, but she doesn't have to say it like that. That's very offensive! Natsuki, you're being unfairly harsh. Thanks for the save, Yuri. Midas, what would you say your main hobbies are? Wow, she's really putting me on the spot here. I know I'm playing into your teasing right now, but yes, I spend a lot of my time playing games and watching anime. And that's all you need to know. That's a bit rich coming from someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What? Natsuki splutters to a halt. Looks like a certain someone knew how to dish it out but can't take it. Manga is literature. Thanks for the save, Monica. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Midas always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He's always been there when I need it. When we were kids, he'd always be around to help me with stuff. Oh, are you two childhood friends? I glanced at Sayori. Despite her cheery recollection of our childhood memories just then, Yuri's question is a reminder that we haven't spent much time together in a long time. It's a tad awkward. Yeah, we've known each other for a while, haven't we? We smile at each other. I'm really hoping we could use the club to reconnect. Such a history with one another. I imagine you've shared so much together. You could say that. Would you believe Sayuri is still as clumsy as now as she was 10 years ago? Hey! Meanie. That's not true. Oh? Didn't I tell you about the time you tried to cook lunch and almost set the house on fire? Her face turns pink and she rushes to interrupt me. Anyway, I'm sure you two will be just as good friends. After all, you're both in the literature club now. Yeah, haha. Look forward to it. Yuri looks hopeful at hearing this, although I can't help but wonder, given the maturity and intelligence she carries so elegantly, and how her passion for reading is much stronger than my own, will it be easy as Sayuri thinks it is? Still, it's worth a try at least. Yay! Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Eh? Me? It's not much really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Whatever it is, I'm sure I'll like it. What is it, Yuri? So Yuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. I was going to wait to give it to you at an appropriate time, but... I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Now I've ruined the surprise. The two girls look dolefully down. I guess it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So it's still a pleasant surprise to me. Just knowing that you went through the effort to get me something makes me feel really welcomed. No matter what, I'm sure it'll make me happy. Oh god, I can't read. Is that so? Of course. Thanks for being so considerate, Yuri. You're welcome. It was the least I could do. Anyway, if that's the case, here it is. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Is this the demon book? or is it something that the writer changed? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even though you don't usually read. Well, I think we just read Parfait Girls last night, and we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I might possibly like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, but I'm abruptly cut off by Natsuki. What do you mean? Oh my goodness, do you have to ruin this? I didn't want him to feel left out? What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say that he doesn't like my books or something? That's exactly what I was trying to say a while ago. Because that's just not true. He freaking loves manga, just like me. Right, Midas? Wow, and suddenly Natsuki's claiming that we're on her side. It looks like another Yuri-Natsuki argument is cropping up again. I glance over at Yuri to find a variety of different emotions running over her face. She seems to be conflicted between standing up for herself and backing down to keep the peace. After a beat, she opens her mouth to speak, her resolve strengthened. Natsuki, that's not what I meant to say at all. I was simply referring to the fact that Midas may not have much of a literature collection himself, given that he has said that he is not a reader. Giving him a book in a totally different genre would benefit him in broadening his knowledge of the literary world. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Yuri suddenly appears to notice that all eyes on her. I apologize if I worded that harshly. Well, she could get pretty intense, so I guess that's a very Yuri thing to do. No, you're fine, Yuri. Well, I definitely do love manga. I think that it'll do me well to read different things too once in a while. Seeming to sense that she can't win the argument, Natsuki almost visibly backs down. Her outspoken nature really does make up her physically small stature. Whatever. Natsuki. Guys, just stop fighting! Everyone has their own super good taste in literature, so we shouldn't keep arguing over it. I'm sure that I'll enjoy everyone's recommendations equally as much. After all, you guys are all smart, and definitely more experienced in literature than me. I'm just gonna say that I was trying to attack you or whatever. It's just that there are a lot of people who judge manga without even trying to read it themselves. So yeah, I guess that was the closest we'll get to an apology from Natsuki. And with that, the tension in the room slowly dissipates. It feels as though everyone in the room has holding in their brush and... what do you mean brush? It's breath! Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Holding in the breath until now. Yuri quietly hands me the copy of the book she's holding. Well, thanks Yuri. You're welcome. You should read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. After a brief pause, the girls move on to their usual things. Man, I seem to be the harbinger of awkwardness when it comes to Natsuki and Yuri. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Like the poetry thing, I already steeled myself for the critic I'll probably be receiving. But it seems that we have some downtime before then. I think if we made Yuri and Natsuki read our poem, yet another argument is about to start. Ah well, looks like I won't be able to just immediately get over with. What are the others doing right now? Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, probably discussing club matters, given that they're president and vice president. As expected, Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. After a few huffs of annoyance sound from her direction every once in a while. Ugh! I hear a sigh from the closet, presumably Natsuki. It sounds like she's annoyed by something. This is something new. I approach her, curious. Hey, is something wrong? Frickin' Monica. She moved my stuff again. I spent all this time organizing my collection, and she comes in and ruins it. As she complains, Natsuki carefully slides boxes and stacks of books across the shelf. Once they're in orderly fashion, she turns around to face me. Do you have my manga? Oh, yeah. Here, let me get it. Are you about to quiz me and torture me because I don't know anything and I just skimmed through it? I quickly retrieved the book Natsuki lent me yesterday and handed to her. She examines the cover and the pages, looking for any sort of damage. After finding nothing, she slides the novel into its rightful place into one of the boxes. Told you I'd take care of my manga. Yeah. Don't let it get to your head. We still need to pass the quiz before we can start the next one. Here we go! Oh my goodness. You're serious? What? I thought I was joking. Here at the Literature Club, we take reading very seriously. Now sit down and get ready. Alright. I sit down in the desk while Natsuki sits parallel from me. Alright, first question. Which girl ends up falling down the stairs in chapter 7? Everything will be this specific? Well, if this is her way of flirting, then I guess I'll play along. I didn't really get that far. Nice one! Now she's gonna dice us. The expression that comes over Natsuki's face honestly scares me a little. What do you mean a little? She's about to kill us! What? How do you not finish? The first volume is like the shortest one of all of them. I'm sorry. I was working on my poem for most of the night, so I didn't have time to read it. Natsuki's expression changes from that of anger to disbelief. Your poem? Yeah, I put some effort into it. Yeah, the poem you just said that was bad. Natsuki eyeballs me suspiciously before sighing. Fine. I guess we can read it here. But your poem better be really good. Yeah, I mean I wrote it for you. You saw how frustrated I was on the last video. I have a little experience with writing in general, much less poems. So far that Natsuki will only get angry at me once she sees my lackluster writing abilities. I accidentally picked a lot of Sayori words, so... yikes. But that's a problem we'll deal with later. Right now I have to finish volume 1 of Parfait Girls. Natsuki heads to the closet to retrieve the novel once again. She comes back, manga in hand, and puts to the floor. Points to the floor. Sorry. We're gonna sit here. What? Why? Because it's a lot easier than trying to read in chairs. That doesn't really make any sense. Just do it, okay? I need to argue over every little thing. Is this your way of flirting? Because I like it. I wasn't arguing. I stopped myself short in when I realized I'm probably just going to get on Natsuki's nerves. We're never gonna win an argument on this, girl, so you better stop. If possible, I'd like to try and avoid making her angry. I mean, alright. She's just so cute! Oh my goodness. I sit down next to Natsuki while she hands me the novel. I flip open the part of where I left off, but Natsuki speaks up before I can begin. You only got that far? Frustrated Natsuki face. Well, I might have watched some anime last night too. Natsuki furrows her eyebrows at me. I quickly start reading as to avoid another scolding. Still, she's just our friend. How is she scolding us? Well, I want to continue a Natsuki route, so... Eee! Does this have, like, an overarching plot of some sort? Of course it does, you dummy! What, you think I don't have good taste? I have standards, you know. Hey, I never said I didn't think you had good taste. It's just, nothing has really happened yet. It's just one-off side stories so far. Typical slice of life, as we just said. Well, that's just to help you get to know the characters. Like the chapter where they were shopping. Where they're at the shopping mall, it gives you a better idea of what each girl's like and don't like. There's an overarching plot, but the first volume is more like an introduction to the characters. Similar to this introduction, where we're trying to figure out what girl likes and dislikes, and Natsuki hates Yuri. Or at least thinks Yuri likes. I've read the entire series, so I do know what happens. Alright, guess I'll take your word on it. You sure you like this series? You sure do like this series, don't you? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Just like how I like all four Hidokis, but Natsuki just happens to be my favorite. I can see why. It does have a lot of baking in it. Yeah, it does. Coincidence? I think not. Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't start baking just because of this manga. Don't worry. I believe in you. Not. Well, I guess that at least explains Natsuki's interest in baking. She really is good at it though. So it's not like a bad thing. We continue reading for a while before I reach the end of the novel. As I close the book, Natsuki snatches it from my hands and heads for the closet. She places the novel in its rightful spot and digs for the second volume. So did you enjoy it? Yeah, I did actually. It's a bit slow right now, but if what you say is true, it'll start getting good in the second volume. Speaking of which, Natsuki proudly holds up the second volume. Let's get started. Wait, already? Yes, it's poem time. I wonder what Natsuki's gonna say. Okay, everyone, it's time to share poems. If that isn't good timing, I don't know what is. Same thoughts, Midas, same thoughts. Seriously? Was Natsuki looking forward to reading with us? We were just about to start the second one. Well, you can always read it tomorrow, can't you? Haha. Just another side comment. This is my favorite pose of Monica. Just wanted to let that out.